In the tradition of Malcolm X, peace be unto you. Everything in the United States, whether they be wheels which turn on ball bearings, to our interpersonal conversations, turns on intangible promises made up of symbols which carries the intentions we have to one another. Promises are the glue which hold couples, families, communities, and whole nations together. Break them, and the game is over. When promises are broken, each one of those kinds of unity disintegrates into anger, frustration, disorder, and the increased likelihood of violence. In order to mitigate those possibilities, we construct laws. Laws are the rules of the game, just as rules govern the play of teams on a football field. Without them, there is no game. Both Kanye West and Kyrie Irving have suffered extreme reprisal in the form of repression for expressing their views, simply for expressing their views on the content of a documentary. Both of them have been put on the slave whipping post to create a chilling effect in everyone black in America. Whether you have $100 or $1 billion, you are now supposed to fear waking up in the morning only to find a letter from your bank that tells you they will not recognize the agreement to hold your money any longer. We are dealing now with social repression of free speech. We are dealing with what is analogous to book burning. Kanye West, or Ye, and Kyrie Irving both publicly expressed their thoughts and beliefs simply about a documentary entitled Hebrews to Negroes by Ronald Dalton. The value of the content of the documentary is immaterial. What they have suffered is not because they have committed a crime or a civil wrong. They watched a documentary and expressed their personal views about it. They also made critical comments on Jewish ethnicity. One's Semitic ethnicity is not race. The two are mutually exclusive. Ethnicity is culture. Neither Kanye West nor Kyrie Irving made racist remarks, nor is ethnicity necessarily limited to one group, such as Jews, which shares ethnicity in common with millions of others, such as Arabs and ancient Egyptians. None of those ethnicities or individuals within them are above reproach by any U.S. citizen. Whether others believe as they do or disbelieve the content of the documentary and their comments does not supersede their First Amendment right guaranteed to them and to every citizen to speak and to write freely. Not even contracts with private companies have a legal right to be breached because of what a contractee believes and expresses when on break, at work, or not at work. Nike and J.P. Morgan have both acted politically by standing in the shoes of government to circumvent the First Amendment rights of Kanye West and Kyrie Irving by breaching contract with them to cause harm to them. Article 1, Section 10 of the United States Constitution guarantees each citizen a power to contract freely and to seek remedy for breach of contract, since when do banks have a right to breach their obligation under contract to hold money, which, by the way, they use to make money for a client because of what a client says or believes anywhere? Banks don't have that right. For a bank to act in the place of government to punish a client for exercising constitutional rights is a giant leap by government to totalitarianism and is proof of the end of democracy and growing co-optation of government by oligarchical fascists in the United States. The slow but steady incorporation of private corporations into our legislative and judicial processes have blurred and erased the clear meaning of what legal rights are. Our traditional method for confronting differing opinions or beliefs and even scientific theories has always been the process of open public debate, anywhere, anytime. But how can that happen if the public forum is made to fear reprisal for expressing their beliefs or their theories? We cannot live in a system which employs fear to control us. What happened to Kanye West and Kyrie Irving is not just their loss, but our loss as a rules-based community. We will all slide into social disorder if these corporate acts of repression are allowed to prevail. I am Dr. Stephen Nur Ahmed. Peace be unto you.